Hi guys, I am Anish Deshpande and in this video we are going to see a game between I am Sham Nikhil and GM Ramesh Babu Pragnananda. As you all know, he is the rising star of India. This game was played in the Dubai Open yesterday. With a win in this game, Prag has reached a live ELO rating of 2680. So let's see the game. Here in this game, Sham Nikhil was playing with the white pieces and Ramesh Babu Pragananda was playing with the black pieces. So let's start. His opponent started the game with one e4. He replied with c5. He replied with c5, knight to f3, and here knight c6 was played. So his opponent played bishop to b5. This variation in the Sicilian is called the Rosolimo variation. Here black played the move e6. Then white played castle. After ng7, white played rook to e1. Then here Prag played b6. The main move in this position is a6. Black asks a question to this bishop whether he wants to take and play d4, or whether he wants to save this bishop. But to sort of confuse his opponent, he played the move b6. And now his opponent just played c3 to take control of the center with d4. Like next move, white will play d4 and take control of the center. So now Prag attacks the bishop. His opponent saves it, and now c4. Now if white plays d4, uh, black will take here like this, and white would not get the center. So his opponent played bishop to c2. Now black played knight to g6 in order to take this bishop out and castle. So his opponent played b3. Now if black takes, then white would take and he would get next move. He is pawn in the center. So here Prag played c4, and now his opponent played d4, which was a mistake. He had to play the move a4 and had to attack this structure. Here black would play bishop b7 and knight to a3. Here black either has to take here like this and give white the center, or he will lose a pawn here, or either on c4 or on b5. But instead of this, his opponent played the move d4, and here black took, bishop takes, bishop to e7, bishop b2, and bishop f6. This maneuver by black, by putting his bishop here to here, was nice to get his knight to e5. So black played knight to d2. Here black castled, and after rook c1, uh, black played bishop b7. After knight f1, black played knight e5, and after knight takes, bishop takes. Here g3 was a mistake by white, because this bishop is eyeing down this diagonal, and if you play g3, you just open this bishop. So here black played queen to b6, which wasn't actually required. Actually he wanted to stop f4, but here black can play direct f5 here. Black can play direct f5 here, but black here played queen to b6, and now white played knight to d2 to bring knight to f3. But with pawn here on g3, the knight on f3 is too weak. The pawn was supposed to be here when this knight would come here on f3. So now black played f5, pawn takes. Again this move is a mistake, because it opens up the bishop, but there is no move here for white. He just had to take, and knight f3. But now queen c6, the knight is hanging. If you move the knight, there is either a mate on g2 or h1. So white here played king g2, and after rook a to e8. This move was important, because if black here wants to go f4, but he wants to stop this bishop e4, where his bishop gets exchanged. So rook a e8, rook c2, and bishop f6. Rook takes, bishop e2, and now final blow. If you want to find this move, you can pause this video and find the next move for black. I hope you are ready with your move. The move here is rook takes on e2. Now it is forced to take with the queen. If you take with the rook, the knight on f3 will hang. So queen takes, and after knight to e5, white resigned the game, as this knight here can't be saved. What will black play here? If he plays c4, then one thing white should be careful here is not to take with the knight, because he get mated. Black will get mated, but he can take with the queen, and queen takes, and after knight takes, this is a lost position, because here the rook is here. While black is threatening to play knight e1, like if white plays h4, then knight e1, and he will lose the rook. If the rook moves, this bishop is hanging here. So actually white has to take here at knight e1, king g1, king g1, and knight c2, and after white saves his bishop, uh, black here has a full extra piece. So because of this reason, white resigned the game in this position. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. Jai Hind.